Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading, and this is a from now until the end of 2020 reading, or the end of 2019, I should say, the end of this year, so until 2020. This is going to be the love reading for all signs from now until the end of the year. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. Also, just so everybody knows, I am going to get started right away tonight, and I'm gonna get started right now. We're gonna start with Aries, but I feel like I had something else to say. I don't really remember what it was, so let's just get started. Let's just get this show on the road and get this rolling. But thank you to everybody who super chatted already. Like I said, I will be answering those in a minute. What I was going to say is tomorrow I will be doing a daily. I'm going to switch. I meant to announce this last night, but I was kind of on the fence. And so then I just decided to rip the Band-Aid off and just do it. So we're going to do this tonight. Tomorrow we're going to do a daily for the next 2 days. And then the next night I'm going to do from now until the end of the year a financial reading. And then from there, we're going to do all sorts of stuff. So I got to keep it fresh, and I got to mix it up, right? So Aries, let's see what we have for you from now until the end of the year for love and Aries. All right, Aries. Aries, you start off with the Page Wand, so very attractive and playful, I would say, from now until the end of the year. So I love that for you, Aries. Knight of Pentacles. This looks very good for you, Aries. Some of you have marriage showing up here as well. So some of you, maybe you are. I would say if you're getting married, you already know, Aries. But for others, this could just represent a deep commitment coming in for you here. So again, I don't think this is like a surprise for you necessarily here, Aries, this year, for the rest of the year, as far as love is concerned, if it is marriage. But like I said, some of you could be meeting someone very significant. You have the Knight of Pentacles here as well. But this could be someone very slow-moving and who takes their time. I definitely have Earth here for you. So for a lot of you, not all of you, but for a lot of you, I do feel like there could be an Earth sign coming in. Could also just be someone who's very grounded. The word cautious does pop into my head. So I do feel like for some of you, it's either you are being cautious for the rest of the year in love, or it's like them. So it could be other people that you are dating right now, or that are coming into your life. They could be a little bit cautious as well. But I would just say take your time. I feel like this is very fun energy overall. So I feel like for the rest of the year in love, there's a lot of fun and good things coming in for you. I feel like for some of you, you definitely had a situation where maybe you thought you were getting married in the past, or maybe you thought you were with somebody that you would have married, and again, that person could have like left you high and dry is what's popping into my head here, Aries. So I do feel like some of you, this is talking about a loss or having experienced a loss. For others, I get this message for you all the time, Aries. I feel like some of you feel like you're never going to get married, or you feel like you're never going to be in a relationship. Not everybody, I don't feel like everybody has to get married. I don't think anybody has to get married, but again, I feel like some of you could be fearing or worried about I feel like you could be like worried about whether or not you will have love, or whether or not you will find love in your life. So I do feel like that could be like a fear or a worry for some of you. Not all of you, like I said, but for some of you. For others, I feel like this could be like other people haven't gotten involved in relationships in the past, and so I feel like maybe that's a lesson that you've learned over the past like year or so, that you have maybe learned that people getting involved in your relationships is probably a bad thing. so I feel like you maybe have had difficult lessons as far as that is concerned, and so that's what I'd say here. For others, I feel pretty good about this for some of you as well, Aries. I feel like this could be good news coming in for some of you for whatever reason. I almost feel Nine of Swords reverse. It's like you were worried about something love-wise. Now I feel like there's good news coming in. I do feel like some of you are almost being asked to commit. So, and with the Four Wands, Nine of Swords is like getting into a relationship. It's basically needing to get out of your head, right? Nine of Swords with the Four Wands. To me, that says getting into a relationship, immediately wondering when it's going to end, like right off the bat, right? And it's like, we can't do that. If we're getting into relationships, like in like day one, wondering, okay, when is this thing going to end? Then it's going to end. So we need to think more positively about love here for some of you. I feel like for some of you, this could be meeting someone among friends as well here, Aries. So make sure to take advantage of social opportunities. And finally, Aries, you have the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So fortune after difficulty with the Ten of Cups. Love it. The Seven of Wands says make sure to be open to love. It says make sure to open up. The Ten of Cups is a card of dating. So I feel like a lot of you could be dating, or there is going to be a lot of dating opportunity for you for the rest of 2020 or for the rest of 2019. I'm going to keep doing that tonight, by the way. So for the rest of the year, we'll just say that I feel like there's going to be a lot of dating opportunities for you. For others, I feel like some of you are maybe looking to kind of commit. So the Seven of Wands is a card of commitment because it's just a card of doubling down on something. It's just a card of, defending something, but really it could just be a card of commitment. So I feel like some of you could be changing your mind about commitments this year as far as love is concerned. You could be looking for something new here as far as love is concerned as well. I would definitely say new love for you, Aries. There's nothing about exes necessarily coming up here, so I would say that for the most part, a lot of you are moving on to new love with these cards. If you're in an established relationship, this looks very positive as well. So thank you, Aries. That was Aries. All right, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you, Taurus, as far as love is concerned for this year. Taurus, you have the Chariot coming up first and the Ten of Wands. Taurus, amazing love reading, I gotta say, right here. So I feel like you have an amazing love reading. It's definitely saying do not rush back to an ex, for sure. And I would say new love, again, like I say to everybody. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, which to me, the Wheel of Fortune is one of the only cards in the deck that can represent an ex coming back, other than the Judgment card as well. But you also have the Lovers. The Lovers, to me, says the past is poison. It basically says move on to new love. But you have the Chariot here, so I feel like love is in your control this year for the rest of the year. And the Ten of Wands says you could be, I feel like you're just picking and choosing the things that you are looking for in relationships. So I feel like for the rest of this year, you're just being more specific about the type of relationship you want or the type of person you want if you're looking for love. And I feel like that's what you will be getting because you're focusing on it. For others, I feel like this could be moving. I would definitely say if you are moving, I feel like there could be love coming in through a move or through traveling. This could also be like a job change as well. So if you're changing your job or anything like that, I feel like that could be what brings love into your life as well with these two cards here, Taurus. Next, you have the Knight of Swords and you also have the Wheel of Fortune. I would just be careful of any like sweet talking exes here, Taurus. To me, this is like someone who's too cool for school right here. The Knight of Swords, right? Somebody who's too cool for their own good, basically. Somebody who's like a real slick weasel, basically. So I would be careful of anybody who seems too slick or too good to be true as far as love is concerned. The Wheel of Fortune says, definitely this could be an ex trying to weasel their way back into your life. Again, I would say no. Knight of Swords says do not rush into anything. It says take your time. For others, I do feel that this is a lot of luck coming in. Wheel of Fortune is a lot of luck. This could also just say that you are more on your path to your destiny as far as love is concerned. So you could be getting on a path here that could lead to whatever your destiny is in your life. For others, I do feel like that there is definitely love coming in for you, but to me, this looks more like dating for you, Taurus. Obviously, if you're already in a committed relationship, this looks great. I feel like things look fine. But you end with the Nine of Pentacles and the Lovers. Lovers definitely could say there's love coming in between now and the end of the year. But really, the Nine of Pentacles is such an independent card that, to me, that combination would say more along the lines of dating. So I feel like a lot of you, maybe you don't end up in something like super committed between now and the end of the year, but maybe you're just dating. If you're in a relationship, again, I feel like some of you could be taking kind of more of an independent role in the relationship, which I feel like is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with doing that here as well. I feel like it's fine. I feel like it's what you need to do. So that's what I'd say with that. And finally here, again, you have the Lovers. And you have the Nine of Pentacles. Again, I just get like more independence here. So I feel like some of you are just feeling more independent in relationships, or maybe feeling like you want to be more like on your own, if that makes sense. Even if you're in a relationship, I feel like maybe you just want more free time, or maybe you want more alone time as well. And I would just take it, like I said, with these two cards. For others, I do feel like this could be new love coming in for you. I feel like you're very attractive at this time. Yeah, definitely. There could be a fire sign coming in for you here. I get Aries. I also get Leo coming in for you here, Taurus as well with these two cards. So I feel like there could be a fire sign for some of you. I feel like this is also saying you're very attractive at this time here, Taurus. But the Lovers is like a perfect match. So for some of you, there could be a perfect match coming in. But again, I would say maybe it just starts, maybe there's no real deep commitment. Maybe you're just starting out dating this year and kind of like seeing where things go, which, like I said, I feel like that's fine. We only have a few months left of the year, right? So, probably by next year, you'll probably be committed to this person if it's a person. Nine of Pentacles is also saying that you're feeling fancy, Taurus. So I feel like a lot of you are just feeling more positive about life in general, and that could be, and maybe you're feeling more luxurious with that Nine of Pentacles, and that could also just be attracting people into your life as well. But thank you, Taurus. Really appreciate it. All right, Gemini, what do we have for you, Gemini people and Gemini? Gemini, you have the Ten of Cups and the Six of Wands. Yeah, the Eight of Cups is what I meant to say. I feel like some of you had someone walk away from you, probably someone run away from you in the past. You have the Seven of Cups as well. To me, the Seven of Cups is the card of someone running away or just disappearing, ghosting type situation. So it's probably, I said this today. To me, I look at tarot as like a spectrum. I feel like that some of these cards, like some of them can go from really bad to not so bad. Eight of Cups is definitely one of those cards where it's like on the extreme end of the scale, you could have been totally ghosted and left in a terrible state. On the lesser side of the scale, somebody could have just like said that they could have told you that they were leaving you, so not really ghosted, but maybe you just don't know why someone left. So I feel like you could be falling anywhere in between that. But the Eight of Cups is a card of walking away. I feel like this is really you looking for fulfillment. The Six of Wands says that really, Gemini, that you have been through it as far as love is concerned, just in general, throughout life. So it says you've been through a lot of difficulties and challenges. To me, the Six of Wands, again, these people have gone off to war. So it basically says that you have dated, you have learned from a lot of people, you have met a lot of people, all that other stuff, basically. And it's like now you're returning from war, you're returning from everything you've learned love-wise, and it's like you're ready to make changes and start dating new people. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of like ready, you Gemini people are ready to get out there and use your knowledge that you've learned. It's like you've learned what you don't want, and now you're going for what you do want in love. I feel like there's a lot of attention for you as well, Gemini, this year. Six Wands, tons of attention. To me, it's a card of recognition and achievement. It says there's a lot of attention for you in love, so definitely get out there with those two cards. Next, Gemini, you have the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Again, I feel like someone ran away from some of you. For some of you, I feel like it was for somebody else. So, again, that sucks, but I feel like it could have been, or they could have run away from you for like work as well. I feel like saying that it's like they didn't cheat, but if someone ran away from you, I feel like it was because of like other situations, other things. I'm definitely picking up regrets here as well. So, and I normally don't say that because I'm a big believer. I think when people leave us, they probably don't even think about us anymore, right? We all want to sit there and like say, oh, they're probably crying in the corner, every single night thinking about us, right? But it's just not realistic. So, but I do feel like there are legitimate regrets here, Gemini, if you, from somebody, is what I'd say to you. For others, I feel like this is saying this is the end, from now until the end of the year is going to be a great time for you to focus on exactly what you do want. Again, the Seven of Cups to me says be very specific about what you want in love, and you will get it if you are very, very specific about what you want. And the Ace of Cups is a love offer. For some of you, I do feel like this could be like an engagement with the Ace of Cups. To me, the Ace of Cups is a card of like asking for a commitment, or I feel like it's also like asking for something. So it can represent asking for a commitment, but it could also be engagement as well. But I feel like you're very happy overall, even with the confusion with the Seven of Cups there. For me, by the way, Gemini, before I forget, I also want to say that I feel like this is saying something about minor details is popping into my head. So I feel like this is right here is saying that for some of you, it's like maybe you're in a very positive relationship, but maybe there are like minor details getting in the way. I wouldn't worry about it. It's like there are little things. It's like maybe you're with somebody this year or, throughout the end of the year where there are like maybe you have conflicting schedules or something like that. If you're having like those tiny little hiccups or worries or fears, or anything like that popping up that kind of seems like it's getting in the way of a new relationship or a newer relationship, I would say don't even worry about it. I feel like that stuff is going to clear up. And finally here, Gemini, you have the Star and the King of Pentacles. Gemini, you always get my long distance relationship cards. So the Star is one of like 2 or 3 long distance relationship cards I have. The Star, the Nine of Cups, and the World are my long distance cards. So I feel like some of you could be in something long distance. The King of Pentacles says that this could be a permanent relationship, or it could be something that turns into something more long-term. So I feel like there could be like a longer-term relationship or permanent relationship coming in for some of you. For some of you, I feel like it could be definitely a earth sign, but really I feel like it could be somebody with either a lot of earth in their chart, or I feel like it could be, you have pretty much everything here, Gemini. Again, these are just general readings. I always tell people, really, it's like, yeah, I could tell you what signs are here, but really, it could be any sign, right? So I feel like it could definitely be someone with earth in their chart. I feel like it could be somebody with air in their chart as well, or fire also shows up here, but like I said, it could be any sign. But I feel like what's most important is that there's someone very stable coming in for you. For others, I feel like this is saying that you're just getting a better return on your energy in love. So the star to me says like what you put in to this situation, finding love, you will see a better return. She's watering the ground normally, and she's trying to watch the grass grow from outside of the pool that she's sitting in. So I feel like a lot of you, it's saying it's like safe to, I feel like multiple things here. I feel like it's saying it's safe to put your emotions into love now, Gemini. So again, if you've been hurt in the past or anything like that, I feel like this is saying it's safe now. And for others, I feel like it's just saying that you're just going to see, like you're going to maybe date and actually see results, where maybe in the past you dated and it was just a bunch of bozos and like no real results. So that's what I feel there, Gemini. But Gemini, that looks really, really good. So thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. Let's see what we have for you, Cancer people, tonight. And Cancer, you have the Nine of Wands coming up first here. An amazing reading, Cancer. Geez, this is very positive, is what I'm going to say to you. You have two aces in the Sun, the best card in the deck, and the Ten of Pentacles. So, Cancer, this looks like an amazing love reading for you. Nine of Wands says, don't give up on love, and I feel like some of you need to open up more as well. To me, the Nine of Wands can be a card of being too defensive, not opening up to love. So again, if you're looking for love, definitely open up. You have the Sun, again, card of needing to get as much attention as you possibly can. You also have the Ace of Wands, needing to move towards desire here, Cancer. So I feel like it's really time for you to like open up to love or new love in your life. I feel like that will lead to the most success. The Ace of Swords, I do feel like for some of you, this could be an apology coming back for you from someone from the past. So I do feel like an apology energy here. I feel like some of you could be getting an apology or closure or something like that. I would say, but I feel like for the most part, you're done with that situation. So with the Nine of Wands, so if someone's coming back from the past apologizing, I feel like you are done with that. And I feel like you are moving on from that situation in general. Next, you have the Sun and the Two of Cups. So I feel like there's a lot of attention coming in for you here, Cancer. The Sun, the best card in the deck. Attention, success, happiness, joy, pretty much everything you want. Two of Cups, soulmate. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying that there's a soulmate coming in for you. I feel like it could be any sign, of course, Cancer, like I said, but definitely Earth and Fire stand out to me. It could just be somebody with Earth and Fire in important places in their chart. That's what I always say. I mean, to me, these readings, by the way, they rarely ever show what the sun sign of somebody is going to be. To me, mostly they talk about the traits of the person, and or they say the person's going to be fiery or earthy and very grounded, or have very intelligent and have a lot of air, something like that. So that's usually what I think with these cards. But I definitely feel like there's a lot of childlike energy coming in for you here as well. The Sun to me can be a card of like being in a relationship that's more focused on fun. Again, I'll say it again, I've said it a million times before. To me, you have the North Node in Cancer, and the North Node in Cancer says that you, Cancer, should be getting into something more childlike, more fun, less robotic, something that's more entertaining, where there's more fun going on in the relationship. So I feel like that's what you need to focus on in love. But I definitely feel like there could be a perfect match coming in for you here. It looks really good. By the way, Cancer, if you're wondering if you should accept that apology, I would say yes. To me, this is kind of like saying, don't, if you're asking for something, don't, ignore it or deny it after you ask for it. I talk to a lot of people and who in readings, they'll say like they want an apology from their ex, for example. Then they'll get an apology from their ex, and then they'll tell me how rude they were to their ex when their ex gave them the apology. I'm like, so you were asking for something, you got it, and then you ignored the person, or you were rude to them. I'm like, the universe does not forget that stuff. So it's like, if you're asking for something, the universe brings it. It's like, don't ignore it, and also don't be rude to the person giving it, right? So I feel like you should be open to the apology. Does this mean you should invite this person back into your life? No, not at all. But you should, gracefully accept the apology with these two cards, is what I'd say there. And finally here, Cancer, you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like for you, a lot of new desires coming in for you. Ten of Pentacles to me is the best love card in the deck. So the Ten of Pentacles, yes, it's a money card. Yes, I get that. But what I would also say is that it's a card of finding your treasure, finding someone who's very significant in your life. The Ace of Wands is a card of desire and having very strong desires towards something. So I feel like you could be moving towards something that you have very strong desire for. So definitely a very significant relationship could be coming in for you. For others, I feel like this could be you have a lot of cards of joy and happiness here. So I feel like you could just be living in joy and happiness, Cancer. And I feel like that is the thing that is kind of like bringing love into your life. Sometimes when I always tell people, like, the best way to get love in your life is to completely forget about it and just live in joy and happiness and do things that make you happy. Then love will magically appear. Yes, I know it sounds like magic, but it's true. It's amazing how when you just focus on yourself and like do your own thing, someone shows up, right? So I kind of feel like some of you are doing that, and that's the good news here. For others, I feel like this could be you dating. Tends to me in general, just kind of like on the surface, if we just look at it as a surface level card, can just represent dating or like meeting new people. So I feel like some of you could just be dating here, Cancer. But Cancer, that looks really good. So thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. Leo, you know what? I am going to switch every 3 here. It is a special night, so let's do every 3 or every 4 signs. We are going to switch decks. So Leo. Let's see what we have for you, Leo people. Leo, these are already shuffled decks, of course, but I'm going to just give it a quick mix up here before we get started. So, Leo, let's see what's going on for you. And Leo. All right. Leo, you have the King of Cups showing up first and the Three of Wands. For some of you, this could be the return of love to your life. I always say that with the King of Cups. To me, King of Cups is the return of love to your life. It's not necessarily an ex. It's just someone from the... It's just feeling like you have found love again, basically. So it's probably, a new person if you are looking for love. By the way, if you're in a relationship, this looks amazing. So I wouldn't... If you're in a relationship, things look very, very positive, is what I would say to you. I would just say make sure it doesn't get stale, make sure it doesn't get, make sure things don't get old, make sure to keep things spicy, as I feel like I always say this to you, Leo, so I feel like you need to spice it up a little bit, but other than that, it looks very good. But this could be love coming in for you. Definitely could be a water sign coming in for you here, Leo. So you've had a water sign several times showing up in the past. I do feel like it could also be an air sign. Again, like it's funny, I was just saying that I don't normally give out specific signs for the general readings, but I mean, I'll just say that, I mean, to me, air and water stand out the most for you, Leo. So I feel like it could be any one of those signs. Could be any sign, of course, Leo, but air and water definitely stand out. I feel like for some of you, this could represent you needing to get out there. To me, the King of Cups is a card of the home. And the Three of Wands can just say, you need to get out in public. So I feel like some of you need to get out there in public and need to find people. To me, the Three of Wands also says, like, stop waiting. Because the Three of Wands can be a card of, like, waiting for the perfect moment for something to happen. And the rest of your cards basically say, if you're, like, waiting for the perfect moment to get into a relationship, or if you're waiting for, like, the perfect moment to communicate with someone or whatever, then I feel like it's never going to come. So I feel like you need to jump on something and get something going here with these 2 cards. For a small percentage of you, I feel like this could be a relationship from a distance as well, because, again, not really long distance cards, but both cards can represent movement to me. So I do feel like for some of you, this could be like someone from a distance as well. Next, Leo, you have the Ace of Cups here and the Seven of Swords. I feel like some of you need to let go of your fears with these 2 cards. For others, I do feel like this is saying to, like, I feel like just saying make sure to stay grounded in a relationship, basically. Kind of a weird message. I don't know. This feels very weird to me, if I'm being honest with you, Leo, right here. Like, I feel like it's saying, like, don't get lost or caught up in the fantasy. Like, I feel like there could be, like, to me, this is not, like, a big deal, but I feel like for some of you Leo people, that, there could be kind of like a tiny little danger of getting too wrapped up in a fantasy, not seeing things for reality. And I just feel like, that could get you hurt or, lied to or something like that. I don't think this is going to happen. I feel like you're saying kind of like stay grounded, especially if you're getting into something new at the end of the year here, because I feel like if you don't, then I feel like that's where the problems will come in. I feel like if you stay grounded, you will be fine, so I wouldn't even worry about it. For others, I'm getting children here as well, so I feel like some of you could be having children. Obviously, if you're too old to have children, you're not gonna have children. So ignore that message. But if you're young enough to have children, then I would say be careful if you don't want it with these 2 cards. It's popping into my head, so I gotta say it. For others, I feel like this could be a love offer from someone who is a liar. But I feel like this person's a liar, and it's probably someone from the past. So I would just be careful of that with these 2 cards. And finally, you have the Hangman and the Eight of Swords. This, to me, says you could be keeping yourself stuck here, Leo. Yeah, I feel like you need to open up in love. If you want love, this would say open up. I feel like some of you could have been very hurt, or you could be holding on to a lot of pain from a past relationship. Feels like it could be from an air sign to me, or someone with air in their chart. I feel both. I feel... Yeah, I feel like it could definitely be someone with an error in their chart for some of you. I feel like there's a lot of deep pain for some of you. This might be for like one or two of you, is what I'd say here, Leo. I don't know, this feels very specific, but I feel like some of you are like staying stuck to a past relationship from someone. I feel like you need to set yourself free. I feel like they're a very cold person, is what I would say here. So I feel like it's time to like move on from that situation. Definitely feels like an ex. For others, I feel like this could be a Pisces for some of you. Again, I've said it a million times. I know a lot of Pisces Leo couples, and yeah, that have like stood the test of time. So I always have Leo commenting on my videos. Leo would never date a Pisces. I'm like, well, you won't, and you'll also probably be single for the rest of your life, because you're picky. But at the same time, I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for love with like a Pisces for some of you, or a water sign for sure, or someone with a lot of Pisces in their chart. So I feel like that could be coming in for some of you. For others, I feel like this could just be saying that you need to like let go of the past. King of Swords is wisdom, but it can be like wrong wisdom. So it could be like you saying, oh, I'm never going to date again because I was hurt by this one person. This is basically saying, don't let someone from the past control your life. People always say that to me, right? People always leave me these comments about how they're done with love. They're always like, I'm done with love. I'm never dating again. Everybody I date is this, that, and the other thing. And I'm always saying to these people, I'm like, yeah, so like, let's blame new people for all these old people, right? Or maybe you need to like change the type of person you pick, right? So that's what I would say here. But for the most part, I feel like you need to let go of the old story here. Leo is what I'd say in love, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's time for something new here, Leo. But there you go, Leo. All right, Virgo. Let's see what we have for you, Virgo people. And Virgo, let's see what we got for you. Virgo. All right. Virgo, you have the Nine of Cups here and the Eight of Wands. So I feel like there could be a wish fulfillment coming in for you. This could be a long-distance relationship coming in for you, Virgo, as well. So I feel like there could be a long-distance relationship. Nine of Cups, my long-distance card, coming in for you. Eight of Wands, moving. I would say this is very clear, Virgo. I feel like you are probably the one that will be moving in this situation if you're looking for love. So I feel like for some of you Virgo people, again, this is you that's moving, and I feel like you will be finding love because of a move or travel. So that would be nice. This could also be talking about you changing jobs, and I get that for you all the time, Virgo. So I feel like if you're like changing jobs or going and getting something new work-wise, I feel like that could be bringing love. Basically, any type of change. Like I say this to you every single night. Any type of change for you, Virgo, I feel like is what is going to bring love into your life, or whatever else it is that you want. But this is a love reading tonight, so that's why I'm saying love. I feel like for some of you could be hoping for communication here from a situation. So I feel like some of you could be hoping to hear from somebody, or you're hoping that somebody will communicate with you as well here, Virgo. I don't really, for some of you, I almost would hesitate. I almost want to say that you're not going to get communication from someone, especially if it's someone from the past. You have the Five of Cups and the Knight of Swords here. So this could represent a hasty decision that somebody made in a relationship, and there could be regrets here over a past relationship on any side here, Virgo. It could be on your side, it could be on their side, it could be on both people's sides, right? But I feel like that you could be hoping for, this might be for like one or two of you. It's like you're hoping for communication. I don't think it's coming, is what I'd say. Maybe for like a few of you it is, but again, I don't want to get your hopes up here. I feel like there are plenty of readers on YouTube that get everybody's hopes up, so I don't want to be that guy. But I would just say that I feel like for a lot of you, there's no communication. I think this is new communication. Nines to me represent newness as well. So again, this would be like new love. Next, you have the Five of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Again, I feel like some of you could have had regrets here. For some of you, I do feel like again, don't beat yourself up over this, Virgo, is what I'm going to say. But I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you did make a bad choice, or maybe you did decide to leave someone for someone else or something, and maybe you have regrets about it. Like I said, don't beat yourself up over it here. The Knight of Swords can sometimes just be a mistake, right? So I wouldn't worry about it. For others, the Knight of Swords to me can be a change in your daily routine. So I do feel like for some of you, there could be like love coming in through a daily routine change, or through some sort of routine change that you're making here, Virgo. So I feel like some of you could be like changing your daily routine, or you could be doing something else in your life that brings love in. For others, for some reason, I'm getting online communication here as well, Virgo. So I feel like for some of you, there could be online communication, or there could be, I feel like there could be communication coming in from like social media or something like that. The Five of Cups, I feel like, is just saying to, again, make sure to keep the relationship realistic. If you're like talking to someone online, make sure that you're both going to actually, meet each other, or something like that. I feel like there's a need to keep it realistic here. I don't think that Five of Cups is too bad. I think there's a lot of options for you here. The Knight of Swords is saying be very direct, open, and honest with people around you, and that will probably bring love in. For others, I feel like the Five of Cups could be jealousy. I would just be careful of like letting other people, nose into your love business, basically here, Virgo. I feel like other people could be getting all up in your business as far as love is concerned. And I feel like you just need to tell them to pound the pavement, basically, and get lost with these two cards. And finally, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. New love, definitely. Page of Pentacles, to me, is the card of someone brand spanking new in your life. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that there's brand new love coming in for you. You get Capricorn in your reading all the time. I'm not saying it is going to be a Capricorn, but I feel like for a lot of you, there could be a Capricorn with the Page of Pentacles coming in. Ace of Pentacles would be new love or a new relationship. Ace of Pentacles is my card of the path to marriage. So I feel like some of you could be meeting someone who you will marry, or that you will be marrying in the future. So I definitely like to see that Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be through work. Like I said, I feel like there's some sort of change here. So I feel like some of you are going through some sort of change, or you went through some sort of change work-wise, or, again, it could be like a move or something like that. I feel like that could be what brings true love into your life with these cards. For others, I'm getting a very specific situation. So again, when I get these specific situations, I feel like it's for like one person. It might be for multiple people, so that's why I say it. But I do feel like for some of you, it's like, I feel like somebody is trying to set you up with someone it could happen anywhere between now and the end of the year. And I feel like I would do it, is what I'd say to you. I feel like it could be a very good relationship coming in for you. For others, I feel like you're just focused on work, Virgo. So I feel like some of you might just end up spending the rest of the year focusing on yourself, which is probably a good idea, and you're probably just going to focus on work or business. Some of you, I feel like that Ace of Pentacles is talking about life changes in general, Virgo. So basically, I feel like you could have been going through like a lot of little like challenging death moments, I guess we could call them, over the last like few years. And so you've been going through a lot of changes, and now I feel like you're making like some other changes in your life, and I feel like this will lead to like new love in your life, but probably next year is what I'm kind of getting there. So there you go, Virgo. Thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. Let's see what we have for you, Libra, here in love. Libra, you have the Two of Wands here and the Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's happiness coming in for you. Two of Wands says, like, you need to take the lead in love. So I feel like some of you need to, like, take control and take the lead in love here. I feel like that would be a good idea for you. I feel like you need to be, like, for some of you, this is, like, you needing to communicate with someone, or, like, you needing to ask someone out. So I definitely feel that for some of you here, Libra. For others, I feel like this is happiness coming in for you. So I feel like there's happiness coming in with that Six of Cups and kind of like good stuff. Six of Cups can definitely represent thinking about the past. Honestly, I feel like if you're thinking about someone from the past, I feel like for some of you, this person was a player. I feel like they will try to come back around. Yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So again, Libra, the only card that I consider to be a card of the X coming back, well, there's two, is the Judgment card or the Wheel of Fortune. I do not consider the Six of Cups to be an X coming back card. Again, to me, this right here, the Six of Cups, is just a card of thinking about past love, and that's pretty much it. So I feel like a lot of you could be thinking about past love. For some of you, I feel like this could be like an old friend. This is definitely popping into my head. I feel like for some of you, this could be an old friend that comes in for love. So I feel like for some of you, you could be meeting someone from like years ago. For some of you, I mean, this might be very specific, but I feel like for like some of you, you're already with this person. Might be only for a few of you out there, but I feel like some of you could be an old friend and never like having been a date or person you're dating. Two Wands to me could also say that some of you have to make a choice between the past and the future. So I do feel like some of you clearly will have the opportunity to go back to the past here. You have the Wheel of Fortune, like I said, but I feel like this person was a player, no good. So I feel like some of you need to leave this person in the past. It's not going to be true for all of you, but again, just a general reading. So I feel like for some of you, it's time to like move on with these cards for sure. Next here, Libra, you have the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So I feel like for some of you, this is you releasing burdens. So I feel like some of you, this is saying you need to like release burdens at this time. With the 10 of Wands, you need to like put things down. The 7 of Wands is saying like it's time to open up to new love. So I feel like some of you need to like open up to new love. Again, to me, just with the astrology, there is a very like defensive, closed off energy in general for love for everybody, and not just you, Libra. And this is because of like Black Moon Lilith and Pisces, and then Chiron and Aries. Chiron and Aries is about healing the masculine, but it's also about healing independence. So I feel just with all this energy in general, pretty much everybody is going to be more focused on themselves. I feel like everybody is kind of more focused on, doing their own thing, all that other stuff, Libra. So that's kind of what I feel for you here. For others, I feel like some of you definitely need to like let go of baggage with that 10 of Wands, like leave things in the past. So I'd do that. 7 of Wands, like I said, too defensive. So I feel like it's time to open up with those two cards. And finally here, Libra, you have the Knight of Wands here in the Wheel of Fortune. So I like this for you. I feel like there could be, for some of you, I feel like there could be a fire sign coming in. For some of you, I feel like you're already with this person. It could be any fire sign. I'm literally getting all three popping into my head. So, and it could also be somebody who has like a lot of fire in different areas of their chart here for you, Libra. So that's kind of what I feel for you with these two cards. I feel like for others, this is saying that, again, someone from the past is a player. I feel like it's time to make sure you let that person go and get rid of them. So I feel like you need to get rid of someone from the past with these two cards here, Libra. For others, I feel like this is saying that you're going to be having like a lot of fun as well with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands to me is like a card of fun, a card of like entertainment and being able to have a good time. So I feel like some of you are just going to be very like free-spirited, and I feel like that could be how you're going to find love. For others, I feel like this could be just talking about some sort of creative opportunity. I don't know why this is popping into my head, Libra, but I feel like if you get the opportunity to go to one of those drunk wine painting things, what the hell do they call that? Whatever that is, I'm sure people know what I'm talking about. I would go. I feel like someone's going to meet someone at one of those things here. So I feel like you need to channel your inner Bob Ross and get out there and meet people if you can here, Libra, at some sort of art thing. For others, I feel like this is someone who's just very bold. So I feel like for some of you, this is a fire sign coming in. I feel like they're very bold, and I feel like they kind of like pursue you. So I feel like some of you will be being pursued at the end of this year as well. But again, I feel like Libra, for you, I feel like it's a little bit different than everybody else I've read for so far. I feel like your reading is saying you have the choice for love. So it's like if you want it, I feel like the choice is there. But I feel like you have to be the one to open up to it with that 7 of Wands. So if you want it, I would open up to it here, Libra. But Libra, that looks pretty good. So thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we have for you, Scorpio people. Scorpio. Here we go. All right. Scorpio, you have the Fool card and the Hermit. I feel like some of you need to take a leap of faith here for sure to get out there in love. To me, the Fool says take a leap of faith, and the Hermit says you need to open up to love. So, and you have the 9 of Wands as well. Like, I mean, this is like everybody else, right? So I feel like you need to open up to love if you want it here with these cards. I feel like you need to be more open to it. I feel like once you open up to love, you'll be successful. The Fool says you are like more than prepared to have love in your life. You just need to kind of like open up and make it happen. The Virgo keeps popping up in your reading, Scorpio. I feel like you need to be, if you're dealing with a Virgo from the past, I would definitely be very careful of this person. Every time I get this card for you, I just see a circle in my head. So I just feel like this person, either it's just going to be a repeat. So if you were dating a Virgo, I feel like it'll just be a repeat of the same process here, Scorpio. And I also feel like that's what this person does. I literally feel like they just go from X to X to X to X to X. They just keep going around in a circle. So I would avoid hamster wheel situations, especially if there's an X like that. For others, this would just tell me that you have gotten very clear about what you want in love with this Hermit card, and you're getting ready to take a leap of faith towards something new here. So pretty straightforward. Next, you have the 9 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I definitely feel like there could be a Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you here, Scorpio, with the Knight of Cups. Could be a water sign for sure. To me, the Knight of Cups is someone who sweeps you off your feet. So if you're looking for love, I feel like you could be kind of like getting yourself swept off your feet, if that makes sense with this card. 9 of Wands says, again, be open to it. I feel like for others, you need to not give up on love with this 9 of Wands if you want it. So I would open up to it for sure with this card. For others, I feel like there's just like a boundary thing kind of going on here. For some of you, I feel like this is saying, like, there could be a very good relationship coming in for you, but it's like maybe the other person doesn't understand your boundaries. I feel like you need to, like, communicate that. So if there are problems with boundaries in a relationship, I feel like if you communicate it, then things will be solved very quickly. But I feel like if you don't communicate it, then this person is going to keep stepping all over your boundaries, and it's going to ruin a good relationship. So I feel like this is, for whatever reason, I feel like this is saying, stay open, communicate with people that you're with, maintain your boundaries, but also make sure to communicate your boundaries, and make sure to, like, not get mad at somebody for doing something that you've never told them you don't like, or whatever the case may be. So I feel like you need to, like, be very clear and direct here with these two cards, but definitely love, I feel like, coming in for you here. So I feel like there's love coming in. And finally, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like for some of you that this is saying that you were in a relationship where people, or maybe you've been in multiple relationships where the person just didn't invest. Again, Six of Pentacles to me is just like little bits and pieces in a relationship, getting just enough to keep you on the line, getting just enough to keep you kind of like moving toward, hanging on to the person, right? Or giving you just enough to stay in the relationship, but nothing more. So I feel like some of you were in a relationship like that. Seven of Pentacles just would say that if you were in that situation, you learned from it and you're just moving on to something else. So Seven of Pentacles to me is a change in direction. For others, I feel like this is just a new relationship. I feel like it's saying there is a new relationship coming in for you here. Six of Pentacles says you're planting seeds. Seven of Pentacles is you waiting for those seeds to sprout. So I feel like there could be like a very positive change coming in with the Seven of Pentacles, saying like things are going to be sprouting in your love life. Things are going to be getting better. So Scorpio, I love it. That looks amazing. So thank you, Scorpio. Really appreciate it. All right, now let's go on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, let's see what's going on for you here, Sagittarius people. And Sagittarius, let's see what we got going on for you. Sag, as always, this is already a shuffle deck, but just want to make sure. That's crazy. Alright. I'm laughing because I think that somebody just had like the same setup that's here. This is a brand new deck, different deck. It's not a brand new deck, but it's a different one than I had before. So that's what I'd say there. But yeah, you have the Six of Cups. I feel like some of you could be having regrets about the past. I feel like it's the other person. I don't think it's you, Sagittarius. So I feel like it's the other. I mean, to me, this is very clear. To me, I feel like it's the other person or someone else you were in a relationship with. I feel like they're having regrets about the relationship, and yeah, I feel like there are just regrets there. For others, I feel like there's more happiness coming in. To me, I feel like the opposite. It's like you're going from the 5 to the 6 here, so I feel like things are being pointed. Part of me, hold on, let me just say this. Let me back up and say this, Sagittarius. I feel like for some of you, I feel like things are being pointed out to you that are going to make it obvious is what's popping into my head. So I feel like love is becoming more obvious to you. So it's like maybe you never recognized love, or maybe you had a hard time seeing that someone liked you, or whatever the case may be. I feel like there's like a friend coming in or someone coming in who's going to help you in your love life in some major way. I feel like for others, there's just like a lot more joy coming in for you, again with the Six of Cups. It's kind of like happiness and good things coming in for you. So I definitely like to see that. For some of you, I feel like you're going to be hearing from someone that you've wanted to hear from for a while. So this could be like news or communication with these two cards. So yeah, I like that a lot, Sagittarius. Next, you have the Two of Wands here, Sag, and the Empress. Very attractive at this time. Two of Wands just says you need to believe it, right? The Two of Wands to me is a card of being very bold and being very assertive, Sagittarius. But it's a card of like needing to get out into the world. I always say that the Two of Wands, it's like the guy is grabbing the wand and he's got the whole world in his hands, right? So it kind of says you are very attractive this time, but you need to get out there into the world with the Two of Wands, and you need to kind of meet new people. For others, I feel like you will be needing to like make a choice. I'm kind of getting like very weird messages here, Sagittarius. I feel like for like some of you, it's like you could be in a relationship where like the person you're with is going to be moving, or they will need to move for work. I feel like they're going to ask you to move with them, but I feel like you'll have to make the choice of whether or not you're going to move with them or not. So I feel like that's only one example. I feel like there could be other like similar big major type changes like that in relationships where you will have to make choices, Sagittarius. For others, it's like maybe somebody wants to see you more, and so you'll have to like make that decision. I feel like for others, like maybe somebody wants to be in your personal space more, and so I feel like you'll have to make that decision. So yeah, I feel like there's choices. Yeah, for some of you, like I feel like for some of you, it's like somebody wants to. It's like and this could be a new person as well. I feel like you could be meeting someone new. I feel like it starts off a little bit slow. Maybe you're a little bit more independent in the beginning, and then maybe later on they start wanting to kind of like, spend more time with you, which maybe you see that as invading your personal space, but at the same time it's a relationship. So you have the Queen of Swords here. Queen of Swords says if you're going to be in a relationship, you have to let someone into your space, right? So I feel like some of you are going to have to like figure that out. For others, I'm getting like music playing in my head. So I don't know. That's either a tumor or it's a message that I feel like some of you could be meeting someone around music or music going on somewhere like in public, or it feels like a public place to me. I know music is like normally in a public place, but it feels like I don't think you had to buy like tickets to get into this place is what I would say to you. So but I feel like there could be like some sort of musical event where you meet someone. That's pretty weird. I feel like you could be meeting someone around food as well from now until the end of the year. Could be like a holiday party I'm getting off of this card as well. So I feel like there could be a holiday party. And finally here, Sag, you have the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. I feel like you need to like open up here with these two cards. So I feel like this is saying the Queen of Swords can be like too much of a cold energy. So I feel like you need to like open up to like potential love here. Queen of Swords says like open up, basically allow someone into your life. High Priestess, to me, I have a love-hate relationship with the High Priestess because to me it's an okay card. It says trust your intuition. I feel like it's talking about mystery as well. I feel like there could be somebody very mysterious coming in for you with the High Priestess. It's definitely popping into my head. I feel like it's someone mysterious. I feel like this is saying that you need to kind of like I feel like this is somebody mysterious. I feel like it's saying you need to keep the mystery alive. So, like, don't try to dig into this person. I feel like it's something that's going to kind of, like, build the attraction in a situation. I feel like you need to trust your intuition as well here, Sagittarius. I feel like there's, like, intuitive opportunities coming in where you could, like, intuitively feel that someone's interested. I also feel like, plain and simple, both of these cards just say, trust yourself, Sagittarius, in love, in life, in general. So I feel like you just need to trust yourself there. But, Sag... love it. So thank you, Sagittarius. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for you, Capricorn people? And Capricorn, let's see what we have going on for you. And Capricorn, you have the Seven of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. I do feel like for some of you, this could be saying that someone from the past did juggle you, cheated, lied, whatever you want to say. So I feel like some of you are kind of like, coming in from the past worried about those types of situations, or you could have experienced a situation like that in the past here, Capricorn. For others, I feel like this is saying like it's time to let your fears go, obviously, and it's time to step into a new life with this card here, the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like you need to kind of like start something new. The Two of Pentacles also says focus on having fun. So I feel like you need to like focus on having fun at this time, and I feel like you need to like be very open and fun and things like that. I go out here and there, believe it or not, as a Pisces, and I've been going out a lot more, believe it or not, as a Pisces, and I see a lot of people who go out and like, I don't know, they just look like single people at bars and stuff like that, and they always sit there, they got their hat pulled down all the way over their eyes, they're in their phone, their body's really closed up. I'm like, do you think anybody is going to want to approach your frumpy ass if you're dressed up like that and in just not open? No. So what I would say here is people need to see your face, people need to see you having a good time, and that's what the Two of Pentacles says. That's how you will probably find love. So I feel like you need to like open up with that Two of Pentacles and have more fun and be more enjoyable and kind of like have a more enjoyable experience. For others, I feel like you're weighing options with the Two of Pentacles, basically. Next, you have the Seven of Pentacles here, Cap, and the Temperance card. Yeah, more weighing options is what I would say to you. Even the Temperance card can be a card to me that can kind of represent weighing options, kind of like that Two of Pentacles. So I feel like this is saying that there could be like a need for you to kind of like go back and forth on something with that temperance card. For some of you, I feel like it's just like needing to have like more fun basically as well, because the temperance card is like needing to turn negatives into positives. So I feel like the temperance card is like saying you need to turn more like negative situations into positive situations. I feel like some of you are feeling more harmony. I feel like you're feeling more at peace as well with yourself probably. What I will say here, Capricorn, is like all your love readings have been for this year of 2019, they have all been about like independence and kind of like being more independent and doing things on your own, and probably just more of a work focus as well. I definitely get that here for you, Capricorn. Even though this is a love reading, I feel like this is saying that you maybe are just more focused on work or business at this time. But what I would say is do more fun things, like speed dating. That's a hint for people out there, or going out dancing. I don't care what it is that you do, because if love comes in for you, this could be someone who's just like you meet just randomly. Like I've been saying all year, what pops into my head always for you, Capricorn, is that I feel like it's going to be a surprise if love comes into your life like this year. Will things change next year? Yes, absolutely. But I feel like this year, could be very much a surprise if someone comes in, basically. And finally, you have the Six of Wands and the Three of Cups. Yeah, more fun, right? The Three of Cups here is a card of celebration. It's a card of friendship. A lot of people read it as a third-party situation. I do not. To me, it has nothing to do with a third-party situation, unless I have other cards here that say, something along those lines. To me, the Three of Cups is just a card of community. So to me, it's a card of community and celebration. And to me, it's also a card of support as well. So, it always surprises me when people say it's a card of third-party situations, because to me, it's a card of support. That doesn't sound very supportive. I mean, unless you're into that kind of thing, unless you're into, having two boyfriends or two girlfriends, or a boyfriend and a girlfriend, or who knows what else people get into, right? Unless you're into that, then I would say this is a card of support. So I feel like it's like good things that are coming in for you here, Capricorn. The Six of Wands, I feel like it's good news coming in for you as well. The Six of Wands, though, to me is a card of attention, Capricorn. So it kind of says, like, you need to get as much attention as you possibly can in love, or, like, out and about in public to attract someone into your life. So definitely get out there, get as much attention as you can here, Capricorn, with those two cards. But Capricorn, I love it. That looks really good. So thank you, Capricorn. Like I said, maybe not so focused on love. I would just focus on having fun. I feel like, that's like the most important thing you could do. All right, Aquarius, what do we have for you, Aquarius people? And Aquarius. 51 Aquarius. Every single night, practically, you get a double number. Almost every single night. It's not going to be a double number in your on the timestamps, but on my timestamps it's 51 tonight. But Aquarius, you have the Three of Swords here and the Five of Pentacles. Definitely could have gone through a very difficult breakup in the past. For some of you, I feel like this breakup could have been this year. For others, I feel like it could have been like years ago. But I feel like there could be like difficulties or challenges or worries or fears or doubts, pretty much everything surrounding a past breakup with these two cards here, Aquarius. So I feel like you could have really been going through something, and you could have been very hurt by something in the past. So I feel like some of you need to let that go. I'm getting like turnaround here. I'm going to clarify this. I don't know. Maybe not. I feel like some of you could be keeping yourself stuck to a past breakup or a past situation. Let's see here. No, I feel like you're ready for new love here, looking at these cards. For some of you, I feel like it could be a Pisces coming in for you. Knight of Cups, and I always say, whenever I get two Pisces cards, to me, that says it's a Pisces. So you have the Hangman and you have the Moon. Definitely a new person, but I feel like some of you have things to clear up from the past. Maybe that's what it is here for you, Aquarius, is like maybe some of you are like still in the grieving process, or maybe you experienced a loss, or maybe you're trying to move on from other things in your life external to love. And I feel like this is saying that while love could be coming in for you, or maybe you have love right now. For some of you, I feel like you're in a relationship, or you're getting into a relationship, probably with a water sign. Could also be any other sign. This is just a general reading. Could be a Pisces as well, because we have Pisces twice here. But for the most part, I feel like some of you could be in something, but I feel like you're like taking your time. I feel like you're moving it forward very slowly. I feel like it could move forward a little faster, but at the same time, I wouldn't really worry about it. But at the same time, the Hangman does say like things need to move forward a little bit faster if that situation is for you. For others, I feel like for some of you, by the way, Aquarius, you were in a relationship with someone who was just like, taking their sweet time, twiddling their thumbs, probably puts their pants on backwards, something like that, Aquarius. And I feel like you were done with that. So I feel like the relationship was just over before it even started. Next, you have the Knight of Cups here And the Three of Pentacles, I feel like for some of you, this is someone coming in to sweep you off your feet. The Knight of Cups to me is like your true love, your soulmate, your knight in shining armor type person coming in for you. I feel like it's someone who wants to really work on a team with you as well with that Three of Pentacles. So I definitely feel like there is new love, some of you, I feel like you already have this person. I feel like this person's already in your life, which I feel like is great, and I feel like they're willing to put the work in with you. So good news all day long. For others, I feel like it's someone new coming in for you. I feel like it could be a water sign, like I said, with that Knight of Cups. It could just be somebody with like a bunch of water in their chart or in different areas of their chart as well. They could be any sign, but they could have like a water moon or a water rising sign. I definitely feel like water plays an important role in their chart. Who knows why, right? Or again, they're a water sun sign on the most extreme end of the scale. For others, I feel like this is saying, like I said, I feel like this person wants to put the work in, is what I'd say to you, Aquarius. I feel like that's the most important part. To me, again, North Node in Cancer, the most important thing with the North Node in Cancer is like teamwork in relationships. So I feel like this person wants to put the work in. For others, I feel like this is like a quality relationship. I feel like this person wants to spend quality time with you. That's kind of weird. Like, I feel like for some reason it's like you can't spend time with someone that you want to spend time with, is what's popping into my head. I feel like you will in the future, though. Aquarius is like, I feel like you will be spending time with this person in the future together, but it's like you want to spend quality time, but there's something keeping the two of you apart. I don't know. That's what I'm going to say to you. And finally, you have the Page of Pentacles here in the Moon. Like I said, I feel like you need to face some fears or let go of some fears here. I'm getting blasted right here, like with a million things, Aquarius. I feel like for some of you, this is saying just new love coming in for you. Could be an earth sign, could be a water sign, could be any sign, just a general reading. I feel like you're going to need to face your fears. I feel like there could just be some like general anxiety around dating or around being with someone. I feel like you need to let go of those fears. For others, I feel like this could be saying that you need to put more action into dating. The Page of Pentacles is my card of needing to have an effect on something. It says you need to be the one to create something in your life. This card here, Knight of Cups, the Moon, these are cards of your fantasies, your dreams, and your love fantasies, anything you want, anything you dream of having in love. These cards say you can have it. Page of Pentacles says you need to create it. Page of Pentacles is about bringing things down to earth, grounding your dreams in reality. For others, I feel like you, again, if you're waiting to spend more time with someone, like, again, I get the same thing like I got for Gemini, I think. Like, for some of you, you might be in, like, a long-distance relationship. You might be in a relationship with conflicting schedules, or you might be in a relationship with someone who just doesn't have a lot of time. Could be anything, right? I feel like you want to spend more time with someone, and I feel like you will be, like, in the future. But I feel like this year, you're going to have to be patient with these two cards, is what I would say to you. So, Aquarius, that looks amazing. So, thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Thank you, as always, for your patience. Pisces, you are amazing, especially with this marathon reading tonight that we're doing. I didn't intend to go so long on each side, but I don't know, it's just flowing out of me. So, Pisces, let's see what is going on for you here, Pisces people. Pisces, you have the Queen of Wands here and the King of Swords. I feel like you're very attractive at this time, Pisces. So I feel like you need to open up here and get out there if you don't have love already. So I feel like there's definitely love coming in for you here, Pisces. Queen of Wands says you're very attractive at this time. I feel like you need to be more bold and assertive in love. I feel like you need to speak up about what you want as well. So if you're in a relationship, I feel like you need to communicate in the relationship, like what you want with the person, basically. So I feel like you need to open up. For others, I feel like this is saying, for some of you, I feel like you could be dealing with like a divorce or a separation or a breakup here. I feel like there will be justice here. For some of you, I feel like someone did you dirty too. I feel like some of you are, but this could have happened anywhere over like the last 8 months or so. I feel like someone could have lied to you. I feel like someone could have like juggled you as well, Pisces. I feel like you're going to find out about this person. You're not going back to this person, by the way, Pisces, at all. Even if you feel like you are or you want to, I feel like you're not going to. I feel like you're going to move on to something new here, Pisces, as far as love is concerned. But I feel like someone did you dirty. I feel like you're going to see this person get karma, or you're just going to get justice. For others, I feel like someone tells you about it. So, but you knew, Pisces. Like, for some of you, I feel like you know that someone from the past did you dirty in a relationship. I feel like you know about it, but it's like you want the confirmation. So I feel like for some of you, not all of you, this is confirmation coming in for you. For others, I feel like this is you and your partner, Pisces, or it's you, or you're one of these people here. Pisces. I feel like for a lot of you, there could be a fire sign coming in, could be an air sign. For a lot of you, though, I feel like it's a water sign, Pisces, or an earth sign, water or earth, and I feel like they either have a lot of fire or air or both in their chart. So that's very confusing, but for the most part, I feel like if someone's coming in for you between now and the end of the year, I feel like it's a fire sign. I feel like it's a water sign or an earth sign with a lot of fire and air in their chart, or a mixture of these two things in their chart is what I would say to you. Probably very intelligent, probably very successful as well, probably like a master of their craft. To me, this card here is the Knight of Swords, or the King of Swords is a card of like mastering your craft. So I feel like that it could be saying that this person's a master. I feel like they're very attractive as well. They could get a lot of attention. Pisces, I feel like there's a lot of attention coming in for you here. Next, Pisces, you have the Six of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're moving on to calmer shores in love. I feel like this is saying there are a lot of improvements and you're leaving behind choppy waters here with the Six of Swords. Ten of Pentacles, the best love card in the deck. To me, it's a card of finding your treasure. So I feel like there could be a very significant relationship coming in for you with the Ten of Pentacles here. And it could be someone who makes you very happy. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be starting a family with someone in the future here. Yes, Pisces, marriage. So I feel like some of you could be meeting someone that you're going to be getting married to this year. For some of you, I feel like it's in the next 6 months. I don't think it's this year. For some of you, you might already be with this person, of course, or you could be meeting this person. But if you're not with someone right now, Pisces, I feel like it's going to be coming in over like the next 6 to 8 months or so here with these cards that you could be meeting someone. Now, that's not going to be true for all of you, of course, but for a lot of you, I feel like it's possible. Ten of Pentacles, what I will say though, Pisces, is Ten of Pentacles says love is available right now, but you have to go and get it. Ten of Pentacles is a card of digging. I always tell people, yeah, this is a card of finding your treasure, but do we just find treasure on the side of the road? I'm sure somebody's going to tell me their story about their great uncle that found a treasure chest on the side of the road. But you're not your great uncle. So the answer is no. It just doesn't happen. So I feel like you need to kind of like get out there, meet people, date, pretty much everything here, Pisces. Marriage, Pisces. I feel like you could be getting married. And finally, Pisces, you have the Nine of Swords and the Page of Cups here. I feel like for some of you, this is definitely saying new love. Nine of Swords says the only thing that can get in the way of relationships for you is stinking thinking. Thinking about the past, worrying about the past, or allowing the past to interfere in new relationships. So I feel like you need to cut cords with the past here. I feel like for some of you, this is like anxiety, depressions, and fears. So some of you could be like worried about whether or not you're going to have love in your life with these two cards. I feel like you need to let go of your fears here, Pisces, because I definitely feel like there is love coming in for you for sure. But if you don't already have it, but I feel like you need to like let go of those fears. I feel like some of you need to like let go of past situations as well with this Nine of Swords. The good news with the Nine of Swords is that the Nine of Swords is just a card of like temporary situations. So it can represent just temporary situations in your life. It doesn't have to be like permanent things. To me, I also feel like this could be like a healing. So for some of you, I just get emotionally healing. I asked for a clarifier. I got the Queen of Cups. So if we put all those pieces together, Nine of Swords in the reverse can just represent like healing, but more emotional healing with this Queen of Cups. So some of you could be emotionally healing. Yeah, I feel like some of you are just like emotionally healing, getting ready to take a leap of faith and get out there and date. For others, I feel like you need to take some sort of risk here as far as love is concerned with the Fool. So I feel like you need to like kind of like get out there and meet new people with the Fool and take a leap of faith. For others, I feel like you need to take a leap of faith and like commit to a relationship. So the Fool to me can just be like a card that says like make the full commitment. Maybe you're dating Pisces, but it's like you're not making a full commitment. So that's what I would say to you there. But thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now, and we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So let's see here. Christina, I answered your question last night in the second live video. Christina, I'm almost positive I answered you in that second one. So it's in that second, in the real live from last night. All right, so let's see what we have for everybody. We're doing a pick a card, everybody, for love from now until 2020. Let's see, we are doing cards 1, 2, and 3. Cynthia, thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. And I'm dropping cards. Oh my God. I made it almost the entire day. And by that, I mean I did drop cards on Leo, but then after that, I was fine. So, I don't know. Whatever. All right, 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. All right. If you pick card number 1, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like from now until the end of the year in love, this says you need to put the work in for you, card number 1 people. Even if, believe it or not, even if you're in a relationship, this says you need to put in the work. Eight of Pentacles is a card of diligence. It says be diligent. To me, people are, I've said it before, I'll say it again. To me, for the most part, people are putting in negative effort, right, into everything right now because of Saturn and Capricorn. So if you want to look really, really good, buy your wife some flowers. Or if you want to look really, really good, do something nice for the person in your life, whatever it is that you date, right? Because everybody else is doing nothing. So if you do something, then when they go and see their friends doing nothing, they'll be like, wow, this person really loves me. So put in the effort. If you're looking for love, this says open up. Nine of Pentacles. Open up. Don't be so independent. Eight of Pentacles. Put the work in to get love and you will have it. So that's what I do there. Next, if you pick card number 2, I feel like this could be a divorce situation. So if you pick card number 2, I feel like saying you need to go through with the divorce is popping into my head or something like that, or you need to make it happen. I don't know what that means, but I feel like for some of you, you could be like hanging on to a past relationship almost, and it feels like a divorce situation, and I feel like you need to let it go or move on from it. For others, I feel like this is saying let go of your fears. I feel like it's saying it's time to put energy into relationships. The Justice card is cause and effect. It says what you put in to a relationship is what you're going to get back. So if you're putting in a bunch of energy of, oh, I'm scared, I can't open up to this person because they might be a player, guess what the other person's going to do? Exactly the same thing. So I feel like that's what you need to do here is like open up with these 2 cards. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Empress and the Six of Swords. I feel like you're very attractive at this time, card number 3. I feel like there could definitely be love coming in for you if you're looking for love. Tons of abundance, and I feel like you could be moving on to calmer shores. I feel like there could be a long-distance relationship here as well. Six of Swords is a card of moving, so some of you could be needing to move or travel with those 2 cards there. So that looks amazing. So thank you again, everybody. Really appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. We are going to do some Super Chats now. Of course, I was going to say we're going to answer some questions. Of course, Super Chats will get preference, but let's try to answer as many people as we possibly can. So, JC, I think you're number 1. So, JC, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it, JC. JC, you say here, hope we're a go tonight. Hate this thumbnail. Apartment in limbo. Loan was rejected for tech problem. Am trying to resubmit. Getting no one on the phones. JC, thank you for the Super Chat. Sorry to hear about that. You have the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Cups, walking away from something. The Queen of Swords, needing to take a risk. So I feel like you need to, that's not what the Queen of Swords means, JC, but that's what I'm getting. So I feel like you need to take a risk at this time. But Queen of Wands is like about needing to be more bold and more assertive to get the things that you want in your life. So I feel like you need to be like more bold and more assertive here with this card and kind of go for what you want. Eight of Cups, walking away from something, but Queen of Swords, I feel like there will be justice for you, JC. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Look at all these queens. Definitely a change in direction, but I feel like it's for the better, so I like it. Maurice, thank you as always for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. Maurice, you say here, was turned down for a job today. What do you see? High Priestess, patience, Five of Cups, regrets in the world. I think you need to keep getting out there, Maurice, but I think there's something coming in for you. High Priestess says that you saw potential in this situation, or there was potential for you to get the job, which is always the case. You have the Five of Cups, which is regrets, but it's like, look, there's 3 cups standing here. It says there are plenty of other offers coming in for you in the world, needing to go open up to other offers. But it is a card of reaching your goals, Maurice. Yeah, I feel like you need to let go of the past here, but Page of Pentacles, new job offer. I feel like there's definitely a new job offer coming in for you, Maurice. So that's what I'd say to you. Yanni, thank you for the Super Chat. Yanni, you have 2 cards, actually, 3 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles here. So I feel like that this is about letting go of the past, basically. So I feel like you need to let go of the past with the 3 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles, like holding on too tightly to the past. So I feel like you need to like let go of the past with these cards, is what I'd say to you. For sure. Brittany X, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it, Brittany. You say here, will I be successful if I move to the East Coast next year? Yes, definitely. Yes, definitely. Ace of Pentacles, you need to do this, is what I would say to you. So, yes, for sure. I feel like there's a ton of growth and success from you doing that. So, yes, definitely. Mercedes, hello. Thank you for the support and the super chat as always. Mercedes, I feel like you can have whatever you want right now. You have the Magician. It says you can attract whatever you want into your life at this time. Six of Cups, happiness. But the Magician says you need to use all your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities to get what you want, Mercedes. The Six of Cups says, again, that you are like manifesting happiness into your life. So I feel like you need to do that. The Magician to me is the most important thing with the Magician is that it's a point of consciousness. It says, like, what are you paying attention to, or what are you focusing on? And it says, focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Pretty simple, but also really good. So I love it. Jessica, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I want to make a move in regards to finances, possible outcome. You have the Hermit and the Lovers. This could be very good for you, Jessica, is what I would say to you. The Hermit says do your due diligence. It says, do your research as well. Kind of what's popping into my head as well is it's like how much risk can you tolerate? It's popping into my head with the Hermit card. So I feel like you need to figure that out before you jump into whatever it is that you're jumping into. But the Lovers, perfect match for you, Jessica. Nine of Cups, wishes. Fulfillment, really good, so I would go for it. You say, also, cards for the future love if possible. Two Wands, King of Cups, could be a water sign. I swear to God, didn't this come up for you tonight? King of Cups. And so it could be a water sign coming in for you. I feel like you need to take the lead. I feel like you need to be very bold and like assertive towards someone, but I feel like there could be a water sign coming in for you. I feel like you're going to be very happy about it. Could be somebody older than you as well, but that looks really good, so thank you. Robin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Robin, is my work investigating me or someone else? I would say, I feel like it could be your work is what I'd say with the Nine of Pentacles. I don't really feel investigation here, though. Yeah, I feel like you'll be fine. Seven of Wands is a card of defending yourself. So Seven of Wands is a card of protecting yourself and needing to defend yourself. So I feel like you will be doing that, but I feel like you're fine. Robin, again, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. You say, did I do good investing in 457 BPAN? I'd say yes. It might be a little bit slow. It might take its time, the investment. Yeah, Four Swords, it's like you will see a recovery of your finances, basically. It might be a little bit slow here with this card, but yeah, I feel like in the future it'll take off or things will improve. So I would say yes, but it might be like a little bit slow in general. Kathy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I be financially secure on my own cards, please? Ace of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords as well. So I feel like saying yes for sure is what I would say to you here with these cards. But the Ace of Wands says you need to move towards your towards things that you are passionate about, basically. So that's what I feel for you here, is that you need to like move towards a new passion or move towards things that you're passionate about. The Five of Pentacles is like feeling left out in the cold or feeling like you're not going to be financially secure, but the money is there. So I feel like the money is coming in for you here with the Five of Pentacles, but the money is here on the card, basically. So it's saying maybe you have to work a little bit harder, or maybe you're going to have to find it. Five of Swords is like taking care of yourself. Yeah, Page of Swords says like investigate things that you could be doing with your money. So I feel like you need to like investigate as much as you can about like new ways to increase your finances, Kathy. Ate, I am almost at you. I'm one person away. Delicious, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, anything on love and romance. You have the Temperance card. So, Sophie, hello, by the way. I have not talked to you in forever. Hello, Sophie. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. You have the Temperance card, Patience, and the Eight of Wands, quick communication. So, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's competition. I feel like you need to get out there is what I'd say to you. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, like stepping off on a new path, Sophie. Temperance is like turning a negative into a positive, as you know, Sophie. So I feel like you need to turn like a negative situation into a positive. Eight of Wands, needing to get out there and communicate. Death card, going through a transformation. I feel like saying a transformation is going to bring love into your life, Sophie, is what I would say to you here. So I feel like there's some sort of change that you're making or going through, and I feel like that's going to bring love into your life. It could be any type of change, honestly, but it could be a move, like a college change, work change, anything. Changes to you, could be anything. And I feel like that's going to bring love. But Queen of Pentacles, definitely like a new path in love opening up for you. Sun, best card in the deck, Soph. So that looks pretty good. Ate, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What do you see with meeting with divine counterpart soon? Hierophant, marriage, Ate. The Emperor. Could be an Aries coming in for you, Ate. Could be any sign, of course. But the Hierophant, to me, is the best card of marriage in the deck. So I definitely could say, like, there's marriage potential coming in for you with this card. The Emperor just says, like, to open up and allow love into your life. It is a little bit closed off. Nine of Wands, yeah. Same thing. Two of Swords. I feel like you need to, like, open up to new love is what I would say to you here. Because I feel like there's love coming in for you. But I feel like you have to be open to it. Nine of Wands, like, a little bit too closed off energy is what I would say to you. Three of Cups. I feel like you need to get out there and date. But I do feel like there's someone coming in. Definitely marriage coming in for you again as well. So I feel like you will be getting married. The Star. Star says there's a wish coming in for you. But I would get out there and date is what I'd say there. All right. Where was I? Jacqueline, thank you for the super chat. As always, really appreciate it. You say, I love all the new things you have going on with your channel. Jacqueline, thank you, by the way. Really appreciate it. Jacqueline, you didn't ask a question, but I pulled your card. Ace of Cups. Your emotions overflowing, being very happy. Could be love coming in for you. Could be anything that makes you happy coming in for you as well, Jacqueline. If you have a question, Jacqueline, let me know. I'll be happy to answer it as well. So, pop it in down below. So that's that. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I see Big Head this weekend? Drink. I do need a drink really bad. But I would say yes. I feel like you could. King of Pentacles would kind of say yes. This can be like a little bit too much of a cautious card, but I would say yes to you, is what I'd say here. So I feel like saying yes. The Moon would say no, but I would say Six of Wands. I would say yes to you. I would still say yes for sure. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I have love or relocate? Didn't I already answer this question? No. Oh, will I have love or relocate to the East Coast next year? It's up to you, Brittany, is what I'd say. Eight of Pentacles just says put the work into what you want, and you will have it. I feel like you're moving. Three of Wands. I feel like you are moving, is what I'd say to you. That doesn't mean you can't find love, but I feel like you're moving, plain and simple. Eight of Pentacles, moving, material success on the horizon, but moving. Literally the card of the horizon, right here, looking off to the horizon, moving, traveling. So I feel like you are moving, plain and simple, is what I would say to you. For sure. All right. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, Rose. You have the Nine of Swords. Get out of your head. Let go of your fears. Two of Cups. Could be love coming in for you, Rose, if you're looking for love. Could be a perfect match for you as well. Yeah, it could be a Libra. Both of these cards to me represent justice, by the way, Rose, because the Nine of Swords to me, I have intuitive meanings that I use for the cards in general, Rose, and the Nine of Swords can just be a card of justice as far as I'm concerned, or temporary situations, and the Justice card, but it could be like a Libra coming in for you. I feel like it's like someone with Libra in their chart or something like that, but definitely love could be coming in for you soon. Casey, thank you for the super chat. As always, really appreciate it. Launch date 10/31 at work. Vendor behind in some timelines, expensive to delay, but that's also Mercury retrograde too. Will it launch successfully or push to delay? Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Cups to start here, Casey. Six of Pentacles says it would probably be better to make sure that the work is done successfully. If you can do that by the date, then I would say do it by the date. If you can't, then I would definitely say delay would be a good idea. Seven of Cups, a lot of confusion, right? But what I would say is that this could say there will be second chances to kind of like do over. Yeah, you have the Tower. I would definitely say don't try to rush this, is what I would say to you. I would say don't try to make this, like, force this to happen. Judgment, there will be an opportunity for you to, like, start over, or for you to do this again, all over again, something like that. So I feel like you could, like, do it over again if you wanted to with these cards, is what I would say. But I would say don't rush it, is what I feel like saying. So I hope that makes sense. But thank you, Casey. Really appreciate it. Sandy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is there a mutual attraction from a fire sign? Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty, but dating. So I would say yes. Eight of Swords says you're keeping yourself stuck to the situation, though. Chariot. The Chariot says, like, you are in control of this situation. So I feel like you need to take control with the Chariot card, is what I would say to you. But the Ten of Cups is like a card of happiness, love. So I would say yes to you. But Eight of Swords says, like, there needs to be more movement. It's like staying stuck. Ellie, thank you for the super chat, or L, I'm not sure because I'm dumb, but thank you for the super chat. You say, will I find a good business partner for my startup? Knight of Swords, don't rush this, but Wheel of Fortune, yes. Wheel of Fortune is like things turning around in your favor, things going more your way. So I would definitely say yes, for sure. I feel like you will find one. Yeah, Four Cups. Four Cups is like weighing your options as well. Four Cups is you manifesting options in front of you and then like picking which one you want. So I feel like that's what you're doing here. Or I feel like that's what you will be doing is what I should say to you. Robin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is my work investigating AJ or Terry? I would say no, maybe. I would say no is what I'd say to you here with these cards. So probably not. If they are, I would say it would be Terry because I got this card for Terry. But I would say no is what I'd say to you. Lasso TV, thank you for the super chat. Will I get chose for competition today? I would say I feel like you need to like make it happen. The Fool card is a card of like taking a leap of faith and jumping towards something, making something happen. So that's what I would say to you here. I feel like you could make this happen if you wanted to. Robin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is my class going to have a fun time Friday? Yes, definitely. Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer shores. This is a card of leaving choppy waters. So yes, definitely is what I'd say to you. ALVD, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Messages for me and Titus. Message for love. Four of Wands, marriage. So this could lead to marriage. This card to me also says, yeah, Three of Pentacles. As long as you two are working on the same team, I feel like things will go really well for you here. I feel like there will be like a lot of improvements and good things happening for you here with Titus. So yeah, definitely could be marriage coming in for you here. And yeah, so I like it. Is what I'd say. Empress K, thank you for the super chat. You have the, I feel like you're keeping yourself stuck. Ten of Pentacles. Empress K, I feel like you need to like get out there and date if you're looking for love. Hangman, keeping yourself stuck. Ten of Pentacles, needing to get a move on here, basically. I also feel like this is saying that you are like needing to, this could be like more money coming in for you. So I feel like there could be like improvements in your money coming in with the Ten of Pentacles here. So I really like that. Could also be moving as well. So that looks really, really good. Is what I'd say. All right, Stunning Casey, thank you as always for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Everybody, give a big shout out to the Stunning Casey because of her, we're doing a collective. So let's see what we have for you, for everyone here in the collective, and thank you to the Stunning Casey as always. But let's see here. All right, and collective. Let's see what we have going on for the collective here. And all right. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. And let's see. All right, for everyone here in the collective, we have the Eight of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like there could be communication coming in for a lot of you that you have been waiting for. Two of Pentacles is like not really a card of waiting, but can be a card of waiting. So I feel like some of you, and I feel like saying some of you have been waiting for like communication here with these two cards. I feel like that some of you, this could be you making a very quick decision as well with these two cards. Eight of Wands is a card of like literally making the right decision. So I feel like some of you are making the right decision here, but you're making a decision on something, and Eight of Wands says you are kind of like hitting the bullseye. To me, Eight of Wands is a card of like the bullseye, hitting the bullseye, being very successful because of it. So I feel like you're being very successful because you're like hitting some sort of bullseye here with this Eight of Wands. Next you have the Knight of Wands and the High Priestess. So I feel like for some of you, this could be love coming in for you. I feel like it could be a little bit slow, which seems to be the case for pretty much everybody this year. But, you know, overall, very positive if this is a new relationship coming in for you. For others, I feel like this is talking about needing to go on an adventure. But it feels like more like a adventure that starts off in your mind, basically. So I feel like some of you could be having some dreams or could be having some aspirations in your life. I feel like this is saying you need to take action towards your dreams or towards your aspirations because there will be success, but you have to like move towards those things with these two cards here. And finally, for the collective, we have the Two of Swords and the, isn't that weird? Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Then you have the Two of Swords and Seven of Pentacles. I feel like some of you need to make a choice. But I feel like you just need to move towards your new life here. For some of you, I feel like this could be scary because it could be like you are needing to cut off your old life basically to be successful. Two of Swords can like represent needing to make a decision, but I feel like it's saying you need to make a decision to move away from your old life and towards your new life. Seven of Pentacles says you've learned a lot over the years, but it's time to go through a transformation, basically. So that's what I feel here for a lot of you. But thank you again to the Sun and KC for the collective. Really appreciate it. Gannett Blue, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, dealing with an Aquarius and another Libra. Cards for both of them. For the Aquarius, you have the Two of Wands. I feel like if you want this person, I feel like you need to like move towards them quickly. Yeah, King of Wands, I feel like there could be confusion there. King of Wands to me can represent confusion sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. So I feel like there could be confusion in this situation with the Aquarius. I feel like somebody needs to take control here. For the Libra, you have the Queen of Swords and the Moon. Like, there's like a lot of fears and worries here. I don't like the Moon for love cards. I don't like the Moon for love is what I'd say to you. But I feel like you need to, like, you would have to face a lot of fears with the Libra. Here's the Libra, but it's like the Moon is saying there could be like illusions in the relationship. So I feel like the Aquarius is the best bet. Lynette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. For love, you have the Hierophant. Could be marriage coming in for you. I feel like someone could be coming in for you that you could be just having a deep commitment with in the future. For health, you have the Magician. So I feel like you need to take control of your health here, Lynette, with this card. But it's a card that says you can be as healthy or sick as you want. It's a card of manifestation. So manifest good health. And for career, you have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords says there is more to your career. It says there's more to learn, basically. So it says you need to like research more or learn more about your career, or you need to do more research in career, and you will be successful. Robin, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I be able to finish a marathon January 19th with BQ? Yeah, I would say yes. 3 Cups says yes. So for sure, I would say yes. No doubt about it. I feel like you will be able to finish your run, basically. So yes, for sure. Journey, thank you for the super chat. You say, have I met my twin flame? How will I know he's the one? I would say no. I don't think you've met him yet, is what I'd say to you. You have the Hermit, which says you still need to get clear on what you want. To me, Journey, by the way, I'm just going to say this. To me, twin flames suck, right? Twin flames, if they're real in the first place, which I'm not so sure that they are, I'm not so sure that I believe in it. To me, they suck in the first place. You know, and to me, it's a BS thing in the first place. To me, it's a religious belief. It drives me crazy. Journey is what I would say to you, because to me, a twin flame suggests that you are empty or you are not complete on your own. Journey, you are enough. So I feel like you need to believe that, number one, with the Hermit card. Knight of Swords to me says in the future. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there's a lot of luck for you coming in, Journey, but it's like coming in the near future. So I would say no. I don't think you've met them, is what I'd say to you. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Love cards for Friday. You have the Temperance card. I feel like you need to be patient. 10 of Cups, Fortune after difficulty, happiness coming in for you, Raymond. I feel like this is dating. Looks really good. So, Raymond, I love it. That looks good. Casey, thank you for the super chat. You say buy or build. I would say build, maybe. Because, yeah, this is like a card of, like, waiting, is what I'd say here. Death card is a card of transformation if you were to buy. But the 3 of Wands is a card of kind of, like, waiting for something to be complete. So this, to me, would be a card that would say build something. Brian Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, shall I go to the party tonight? Strength. I would say yes. I feel like you should. World says open up to the world. So yes, no doubt about it. Will I get my homework done? I would say if you focus on it, then yes. So but I feel like you need to like focus on it for sure, is what I'd say to you. Will I be ready for next week? Queen of Pentacles, yes, definitely. Card of Resources, card of finding the resources to be complete. Resting lazily, but want to celebrate. I would change. I mean, I would go out, Brian, is what I'd say to you. Diana, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Diana, you say career advice. I feel like there's good news coming in for you in career. 4 Swords is like some sort of recovery, Diana. So I feel like this could be like a financial recovery coming in for you and things like that. But that's what I would say here, Diana. I feel like there's some sort of change coming in for you in career. I feel like it's going to be good for you as well. I also feel that there's just a recovery in general coming in for you here, Diana. But I like it in career. Yeah, Judgment. There's like a rebirth. I feel like you need to trust that things are going to change. And I feel like they will, Diana. Leon, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will she start to trust my answers? Maybe. 7 of Wands, 2 defensive. 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you'll eventually wear her down with that 8 of Pentacles, Leon. Leon, thank you for the super chat, by the way, if I didn't say that. But 8 of Pentacles would say yes. So I feel like you're going to eventually wear her down. 5 of Wands, like breaking down those walls, right? Jeez. 8 of Swords, yeah, breaking through it. You get all the 8s, Leon. But yeah, I would say yes to you. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. As always, really appreciate it. Raymond, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I will be happy to answer it. So, Raymond, let me know if you have a question for sure. But I am dry tonight. All right. And just waiting on Raymond. Raymond, thank you again for the super chat. You say, I was late to work today. Did I throw things off balance? I would say no. Star is a wish. Good things coming in for you. So I would say no, is what I would say to you. Aqua Goddess Woman, thank you for being here. 4 Cups. I feel like you need to think about what you want in love and you'll get it. 6 of Cups, happiness. I think there's a soulmate coming in for you. 4 Cups is a card of like needing to be specific about what you want. So it says there's nobody specific coming in at this time. You have to be very clear. Could be an earth sign coming in for you though, but definitely a new person. Awana, is a good idea to continue my treatment? I would say yes, for sure. So yes, lovers, perfect match, definitely. By the way, if I've not answered your question yet, I will take a few more questions here for like another couple of minutes. Basically, I'm about to pee my pants, everybody. So that's that. So hurry up and get your questions in here before I do pee my pants for real. Rick419, thank you for the super chat, or thank you for the question. Will I find a new job soon? Hangman, I think you could have one already. King of Pentacles, I would say yes, but I feel like you need to like put more energy into it, is what I'd say with those cards. JR Raven, yes you will. Ace of Cups, happiness, emotions overflowing, so yes you will. Oh my god, I do drink like a fish, it's ridiculous. The amount of water I drink. Christelle, can I get a card for my friend Alexio? 7 of Swords, fears or lies? I feel like this is fears, though. Kiara, thank you for being here, by the way. Kiara Powers. We are back to 2 Kiaras in here, so that's the problem. Do you see Michael and I having babies soon? 4 Pentacles, 8 of Cups. I would say not soon, but I feel like you will have one. Yeah, let go of your fears here. Yeah, the Fool. I feel like you need to take a leap of faith, but I would say yes, not soon, but I would say but kind of soon, if that makes sense. Keep practicing, Kiara, is what I'd say there. Cynthia, you say, what did my dream last night mean? Love. You have the Justice card. I feel like it means like what you love. This card to me is like what you put into love is what you're gonna get back. So it says like put as much as you can into a relationship and you will get back like an equal amount of whatever it is. So I feel like it was talking about like putting the work into love, basically, if that makes sense. So that's what I would say to you, for sure. So, that's that. Kiara, thank you. Really appreciate it. All right. Dee Dee, you say, will I move? I would say yes. 9 of Cups. If you are wishing to move, then I would say you will move. So, yes, is what I would say here, for sure. No doubt about it. All right. I will take, like, one more question. Stunning Casey, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will Melissa's date go well on Saturday? I feel like she needs to let go of her fears. 9 of Pentacles. I feel like Melissa needs to open up. 4 Wands. I feel like 4 Wands says there will be a celebration. 4 Wands is a card of marriage, but it doesn't say you will get married. It just says there could be a very deep commitment here in this situation. So that's what I would say to you. I feel like that this could be saying that there's like a very deep commitment coming in for you, but like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean it will be marriage. 9 of Pentacles says open up. Make sure to be open, Melissa. Yeah, Emperor, don't be closed off. So I would stay open. I feel like things could go very well for you. But all right, Alessandra, thank you for being here. You say, will there be reconciliation? I would say, I feel like it's possible for you. I would say don't count on it, because I always tell people that, to me, I don't think we should go back to anybody. But King of Cups, to me, is the return of love to your life. In the 6 of Wands, is a card of like positive communication coming in for you. So that's what I would say to you here. As I feel like there's like positive communication coming in for you. So I'd say yes is what I'd say to you for sure. So that's what I'd say there. But all right, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you for all the support and everything like that. By the way, I will have the final weekly readings up tomorrow for the week of the 21st. So I'm doing Gemini and Taurus and Aries tomorrow. So I will be back tomorrow with all those, but if you are any one of the other signs, make sure to go to the channel and check out your weekly reading. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night.